Oh, right, let's see if we can find that tower. Just kidding. Right, I was going towards the manor last time. So I wanted to see if there were just, in general, more missions, because that's the vibe of the game. Every time you do a new chapter, you just tour the whole level and click on every person again, because you never know. This was a new chapter transition. Oh. But what about you and the ladies? How are you gonna conquer the ladies in the marketplace of ideas? Alright. We are done. It was just this guy had a new one. It's the same pattern of behavior where you, fuck? Where you, I went backwards on accident. Where, like, in the old Mass Effect and Dragon Age games, in particular, the games were always divided into very clear... Hello. Oh, it's just showing me where the secret puzzle is that I already did. Don't remind me of the one that I don't want to talk about anymore. But they used to have really clear levels, and there was like 4 or 5 levels in the game, besides the prologue and the ending. So it's just a very clear rhythm of, like, do a level, go around your ship or camp and talk to every single party member. Why not just go down here? There's stairs and stuff. Hello. Where's the tower on the map?
Well, if it isn't you two again. Alright, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me.
Up. Broken window. 4 kids were playing and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Oh, it's these again. Why doesn't a single child in this universe take responsibility for their actions? Here's what they had to say for themselves. Not me, I didn't break a thing. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. It was me, I broke it. Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. You didn't break the glass, I swear. You know for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of other children may be lying as well. An unknown number of children are lying. Okay. Can you figure out which one of these darned kids broke your window? What? Fuck. Any number of them can be lying? That really changes the game. Okay. How do you spot the contradiction when any of them can be lying? Wait, is there a foolproof way to logic this? Couldn't all of them be lying? What if all of them are lying? Okay, no, well, yeah, okay. No? I do think it still has to be A or B, right? One person said they didn't break the window, one person said they did, but then other people are like, that person did or didn't break the window. The fact of whether or not they're lying affects the logic. Let's see, don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. Okay, I'll tell the truth, it was me, I broke it. Okay. No, I spotted it. It's because B has a paradox. If B broke it, he has to be lying, but he said he broke it. So if he's lying, yeah, so it's a paradox. So it's A. And anybody who said everyone else just doesn't really matter, actually. Really, it's just the fact that B said that he broke it, but specifically, we know because it's specifically the part where we know the person who broke the window is lying, apparently. So the person who broke it has to be lying, so, yeah. Right? Or not? trying to think about it. Couldn't B be lying and D be lying? And that not necessarily contradict anything because... The problem is that C or D could be the one... Am I crazy? Is it just me, or is the fact that everybody could be lying make it impossible to solve because the number of combinations of liars are so all over the place that, like, there's no information, essentially? Or is it just B? I don't know, B sounds like a paradox and I just want to move on with my life, so I'm gonna click on it.
There we go.
Nope. It's not the clever answer. Remember, the child who broke the window may not be the only one lying. I know. I know, but, like, isn't it possible that isn't it, like, impossible to solve? Because everyone could be lying? Or any combination that could be lying? Like, C or D could have broken it and just be like... And then their data about somebody else doesn't matter. They're either lying or telling the truth, but it doesn't matter. Right? Right? Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. Whatever, do you mean, is it A?
That should do it.
It's A. Alright. Tell me your logic. B and C were also lying about what happened, even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure you give those two a good scolding as well. Okay. But what if C... So C said A was innocent. What if C broke the glass? Is that not possible for some reason? Because A said he didn't break the glass, he could just be telling the truth. B said he did break the glass, but he could be lying. So C could have done it. D could have done it. I don't think this question works, but I'm not going to spend the next 20 minutes analyzing it. Going to be a doozy of a rainstorm tomorrow. Hang your wash inside if you want it to dry. It's interesting reading the comments as these videos come out because there's just very blatantly parts where everyone's like, yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, very obviously that contradicts that, and there's just questions that don't work. At some point, it's just like reasonable for me to just give up and be like, all right, well, maybe it doesn't work. maybe the question's bad. Some of them are. So how do I... There's 3 directions here. No. That? Wait, that dark... Oh, wow. I thought that tunnel was what led to the other map we've been at this whole time. It goes here. Okay. I was really confused how I was supposed to continue the game. I'm like, the tower's somewhere. I thought the staircase would lead to the tower, because there's a big obvious staircase on the other map. But that's because I thought this tunnel was leading in the loop around the map. Not taking that door. Hello.
Oh, what's that on the ground?
It appears to be a scrap of paper.
Could you please read what's written on it, Luke? Leave it to me, Professor.
The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet's passing, and he shows no sign of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Violet. I'm sure it'll put a smile on his face. Make one of what?
Ah, yes. Now it makes sense. Could our mystery author be him?
Tidus from Final Fantasy X too? That's just my go-to whenever anyone is ambiguously referring to a him. They're playing the pronoun game, and I'm like, alright, cool, it's Tidus. It's always Tidus then. Throughout that whole game, they couldn't fucking name him because you could name him in the previous game, so the poor voice actors had to be like, it's him! It's like, did you forget his name? He seems to be the most important person in the world to you, and I guess you forgot his name. It's embarrassing. I worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over St Mystere, See a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again.
That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought.
I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. Yeah, it's a mystery. You're in a mystery. That's what they do. Whoa.
Look, it's a hidden puzzle and our stupid dog couldn't find it. What's he even for?
All right. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces that touch are different colors. Paint 6 different colors, I win. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Also, assume that you can't leave any sides of the square blank. What? Okay, so the faces have to be different colors. Every painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. So 1, right? The only sides that aren't touching are opposite sides. There's only one combination where you can paint it then. You just paint you paint the opposite sides blue, opposite sides red, and opposite sides yellow, and every other combination would be the quote-unquote the colors rearranged. Which is vague enough language that I'm not sure what they mean, but I think that's what they mean. Okay, yeah. I was gonna get really frustrated with the wording if it came back to me on that, because I'm like, what do you mean colors rearranged? All patterns are the colors rearranged.
I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot, because all you have to do is say a number, so really my balance doesn't really affect anything.
Doggy. When the doors don't work around this part of town? Hello.
Oh me, oh my, it's not every day I see a handsome buck around these parts. Your looks are impressive, dearie, but let's see if you've got the smarts to try this puzzle for us.
Voices are stupid. I'd be happy to solve any puzzle you have, madam, but I don't believe we've met before. You are? She escaped from Dark Souls?
You want to know my name, dearie? I'll tell you as soon they forgot to type it that way as you solve this puzzle.
They only sometimes... I guess maybe it's only when the word is ending with an S sound or something. Hello. You scattered a deck of 52 cards and 1 joker face down on a table so that you don't know which card is where. Next, you start turning the cards over one by one, assuming you can't flip the same card twice. What is the percent odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the joker? What? One in 5? Percentage, so 20. I figure the rest of the deck doesn't matter, because apparently it's not... I was anticipating it to be, what's the chance you draw all these in this order? Like first? But no. Looks like the other 47 cards don't matter. They don't affect the outcome. So it's just the fact that we would draw these 4 and then this one. And these don't have to be in this order. Just that one has to be last. So it's 1 in 5. Because it could be the joker could be here, 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 here. So it's 1 in 5. So 20%, because I said 20%. Got it?
That should do it.
Did I do it? I'm so good at video game. Look at me go. Alright. Yeah, I said the thing. Alright.
Yes, indeed, that's right. Right, smarts and looks. You've the total package, aren't you? I'm Martha, and I just love cards, especially puzzles that use cards. Oh, those are my favorite,
How'd you get that sound at the end of favorite? Favoritist? Favoritist? Are you saying favoritist? Which is a word? It's not a word.
I don't think I've mentioned how much I enjoy the company of handsome gentlemen. I have an AO3 account.
Professor, don't we have somewhere to be right now? I think this woman's going to corrupt me. Okay, bye. He's trying to 52 card pick me up. Ha. Oh, that messes my brain. Okay, yeah, it's one continuous image. I was looking for the split screen, and there almost looks like there would be one here, but there's not. And I was like, I was doing a double take because I'm like, isn't the split screen normally higher than that? I'm like, no, it's one trip of an image. I'm guessing there's a secret door here or something. We gotta use chalk, and then all the bricks Beetlejuice out. I think this is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower sure looks awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. There may be more to it than meets the eye. And here comes the that's not police, this is the fire.
What?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh? Why not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
What in the world was that about? Huh? Professor, what's this? It's a picture of the person that we just saw. A Ferris wheel ticket? Very curious indeed. Luke, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. But why would she want to help us? Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park's Ferris wheel. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's time for you to disappear. Down the Reichenbach Falls, or whatever it's called. Is that the right name? It's Moriarty. He's Moriarty. Chapter 6. Oh, it's another chapter transition. These are going fast all of a sudden. Congratulations, you searched for the entrance to the tower. Just kidding, you didn't find it. The end. They're so obviously Sherlock Holmes, John Watson, and James Moriarty. Is it James? James. This park has been closed every time we've come by. Why do you suppose that is, Professor? Because it's been one day. We've been here for a day. It's not like we've been here for 3 years, like... I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at Town Hall. Does the park hold the way into the tower? Search the park grounds to find out, or get a grappling hook and just climb over that wall. Just take over. Become ungovernable. Alright, time to go back to new chapters. Time to talk to every single person again. Nope. You'll forgive me if I skip the dialogue if there's not a quest, because I'm not... It's a lot of people to check. They might be drying up. I almost wonder if going to the tower starts like the end game, or like a series of continuous chapters where you don't come back. It doesn't feel like people are getting a lot of new quests, are they? Alright, well, let's go in here then. Just see if I've missed anything lately. You don't have one?
Why, howdy.
Okay. Nothing. We're doing pretty good. Granted, that just means missable puzzles, not puzzles you haven't found. The difference being that if the puzzle can still be found in the map, I think it doesn't show up there. It's not a matter of like, you didn't find one last chapter. It's like, well, if it's still there, it's still there. They're not gonna take them away. That's the inn, so no. Where's Town Hall? Oh, it's like over, I think it's this building. Or there? No. There? No, I was just here. It's the guy with the pointy nose. Is he in this loop in here? Hi. This guy's funny looking. Oh.
So sorry to bother you while you're busy, but you'd make an old man very happy by helping with this puzzle.
Certainly. Let's have a look. The laziest man on Earth. Behold, before you sits the laziest man in the entire world, known far and wide for his aversion to physical activity, it's weird he has so much PR for somebody that doesn't move or go outside, and nobody looks at him. Also, he's looking extremely active right now. He's got a punchy thingy, he's got like a fishing hook thing. He looks extremely active. He looks like he's doing a lot. Like, people who play video games don't want to move this much while they're playing video games. That's like half of the aversion to the Wii and the Switch, is being like, but I just want to sit here with the controller and not move. And look at how much movement he's doing. I already defy your entire premise. But anyway, this slug has designed his house so that he can grab anything without leaving the comfort of his recliner. Yeah, what a fucking lowlife. This is kind of ableist, isn't it? This is kind of like, just explicitly ableist to people that just like, just don't get up. What a slug. Can't get up because your leg's fucked up? How dare you have workarounds like some kind of Mormon on a Sunday or whatever the fuck time of day is. They're not allowed to use devices. Religion. Using the elaborate set of tools including a fishing rod, extendo arm, and high energy magnets, which he got somehow with his laziness, this legendary loafer has put everything in the room within reach. However, despite his efforts, there's one place he can't reach without getting off his duff. Can you find that spot? His feelings? Supposed to circle the thing he can't reach? Is this question maybe kind of dumb? Can't reach him. Oop. Drag the circle? What? Oh. I tried to draw a circle. Okay, I can't go below that. What is the logic behind this one? Is it just like really far away? Is it a metaphysical thing? I mean, he has a tea kettle. How did he get water for his tea kettle if he never gets up? There's no water source here. Boom. Checkmate. Probably not the correct answer, but this one looks frustrating. Give another shot. Why would he have to get off his duff? Think about it. He can't scratch his ass. Get it? Is that the joke? Is that what we're going for here? You can't touch his butthole. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that part. Oh, he has to go under his. We had different logic here. He has to get up in order to go under his chair, not to wipe his ass. Dude has to use the restroom. Like, what an incomprehensible like premise in some ways. Where you're like, what?
He's gonna have to get up all the time. Like, use the restroom. He's got like coffee, and there's no like source of water. They weren't very inventive with his like how he's gonna survive in this chair without moving. Like, literally, like every day he needs food. Well, that's the answer. In my heyday, I could have solved a puzzle like that before you could say cobblestone. How did you know that I was right if you didn't know the answer? Who's got the back of the book if it's not one of us? My goodness, I guess I'm getting soft in my old age. People frequently seem to know the answer to the question, but other times they don't know the question to the answer, and it's like I'm solving it for them, but like, how did they know I'm right? Because they somehow we know when I'm wrong. Wow, that's really surprisingly hard to click on the little secret spot. Hello.
Hey, mister. It's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here and I could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. Can you help me?
Oh, you're stuck on the puzzle. I thought you were like stuck here, like...
Help! I can't leave this screen. My life as a video game character is hell.
On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gives you the most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters within the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? Get a job. It's really stupid. It's 2 words? 4 letters each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 here. But there's pieces missing, so is that the code? GCN YGW blank 2 words. Can I come up with like an order, like CGEN, CEGN, NEGC, YEGW? Like, I was thinking like one of each. 2 words might be separated by, you know, like this, like these might be 2 different words. They might be 2 different words because they have different like weird chunks missing. Gadget-looking technophile girlfriend. Is this supposed to be punch cards? Do the letters matter? The G is punched on top, but nothing else could be punched on top because it's in the middle. I guess you could put a punch hole in the middle. Is it supposed to be punch cards? And if it is, how do you decode punch cards?
I'm hoping it's not a rotational cipher. Because that'd be frustrating. Mainly because ciphers are just not very interesting puzzles. If it's a rotational cipher specifically, I mean. Because just counting letters up or down. The issue is that there's a third direction. So like, if C and Y was the letter before C and Y, and N and W were the letters after N and W, what would you get for G? There's no, what letter is above G? Like, in a list of letters. Where do you have left, right, and up? Oh, is the answer right in no. No. Is the answer literally right in front of me because I'm playing this on a keyboard? I mean, I'm playing this on a computer. Above G is T. T, E. To the left of C is X. To the left of Y is T, text. To the right of N is M. To the right of W is E, text me. She's trying to say text me, which is weird because she just gave you some chocolates. I guess she didn't give them to you in person. That's probably the answer, because it'd be really weird if I spelled out perfect words and that was like a coincidence. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's the answer. That was elaborate. It took a while to click what we were potentially talking about. Wait, if this was on a DS, you wouldn't even had a keyboard to look at. You'd have to like go find a keyboard, which simultaneously feels like having to do a massive, confusing leap, and sounds like kind of like a fun, weird adventure, like,
Whoa, what if it's a keyboard? Oh man!
and then you're like, it worked! Scavenger hunt in the middle of your DS game.
Oh, is that all you had to do to figure it out? Why didn't I think of that?
Because you don't got a keyboard in front of you. Who memorizes keyboards? Does this world have keyboard? I guess you have like, you probably have, I don't know when this is, but I guess at the very least you probably at least have, typewriters. There we go. I couldn't think of what it's called for some reason.
Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Andrea you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister.
The chocolate code. The chocolate was not related to the code, so at least we didn't get too fixated on that.